Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out a camping light from Ogery. If you remember in the past, I actually did something else, a camping fan for Ogery, and I use that fan every day. And I use it probably for an hour every day, and I've only charged it once, and I think it's been a month and a half. I guess what I'm saying is I really like that fan, and if Ogery can make something else that has that kind of quality, then I'm going to want to check it out. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what it's all about. Alright, here's what you can expect to see when you open it up. And it looks to be very simple. Camping light user's manual, and I have a feeling it's going to be very basic. Yeah, there's not really much to it. There's desktop mode, there's a bracket mode, there's magnetic mode, and then there's hook mode, which is nice. I like that about these camping lights. But it also comes with a fairly long charging cable, which is very nice. The camping light right here, and the camping stand. Alright, so first of all, let me show you some of the mounting features about this light without the stand. It says that you can just do desktop mode, so you can just set it like this, and and it will be like a lantern. Or there are 4 magnets on the bottom right here, and it will magnetize to any kind of metal surface. So you can easily connect it and just hang it from any kind of metal surface that you have. I don't know how well it would work on its side. It might be a little bit too. Oh, see, that works too. So that works as well. And then also it does have this hook, but I've noticed that I can get my fingers in there, and this thing, it doesn't come out very easily. So keep that in mind. But this hook, you can also hang it from something, but knowing that it'll kind of be at an angle. It's not going to be a flat down angle when you light it up. And so if you do have it hanging, you can easily just push all these lights down like this. No, let's just go ahead and turn it on and have it hanging like that. And as you can tell, it does kind of angle to the side a little bit. But if you had something like that, or right here, I mean, it's perfectly flat. So it works really well. And then also we have the stand. It's an all plastic stand, which I do have another light that's almost just like this, and it's all aluminum. It's all metal, and actually I like the feel of that one better. This plastic just feels like plastic to me, and I would always worry about it breaking if I drop it. But it's the same kind of design where you press the button on the bottom and it releases all the legs, and it goes down just like this. And then you have these 3 clips which will release each individual pole and will make it so it stands up. There we go. To this height right here. And then this just screws on. And so now you're looking at a light. There we go. So now you're looking at a light that, I'm 6'1", so this is the height of what your light is going to be, which is pretty good. I mean, it's right at high level, so this is probably about 6 feet tall. And when it comes to this light, I like it because right now I have it like in lantern mode, so it just shines everywhere. But you can form these things to point really wherever you want. Like you can have them all facing forward like this. Let's go and lower it down so you can see a little bit better. You can have them like so they're all facing up. It just takes a little getting used to, because they only spin 270 degrees, so they stop at some point. But you can make it so they're all pointing up. Also, you can make it so they're all, for any reason, pointing down. There's unlimited, ways that you can angle these lights. When it comes to the amount of light that it has, this is on high right here. If you turn it to, there's medium, and then there's low, and then there's a flashing, which I don't agree with, and then if you press it again, it just goes back to high. There's also a button on there for off and on. All right, and when it comes to what type of light this is, First, when you first turn it on, you're going to get your daylight, and then if you press the power button again, you'll get your warm light, and then if you press it again, you'll get your warm light and your daylight mixed together like this. And then if you press it again, these side panels turn off, but what you get is a flashlight on the top. So you actually have a flashlight feature on this camping lantern as well. And then you do have your battery indicator right here, and this shows that it is full. When it comes to charging, there's a little tab right here, and it does say output and input, so you know that there is a USB-A on the top, and it is output only, and it outputs 5 volts at 1 amp, and then the USB-C at the bottom is input for charging it, and it is 5 volts at 2 amps. Now this lantern does say that it does have a 10,000 milliamp battery, but what I really want to know is it does say that on high, these lights will last for 6 hours. And that's what I want to find out, because I don't really care if it has 10,000 milliamp hours or 5,000 or 15. I care if I'm buying something that says it will be on high for 6 hours, that's what I'm going to get. So I'm going to go ahead and charge this up to 100%, and then I'm going to run it, and I'm going to see how long it will run on high. So as soon as I finish up with that, I'll let you know the results. All right, well, I got done running this Ogery light for on high, and for some reason I thought in the documentation it said that it could run on high for 6 hours and it could run on low for like 21 hours. Well, the results of this light running on high is 11 hours and 1 minute. Now that's almost double what I thought it was going to be. So when I came to check on it after 5 hours, I was pretty amazed that it still had 3 lights on the battery indicator. And that's when I knew that whatever I'd read or whatever I thought I had read was way wrong. So just like the camping fan that I reviewed from Ogery, I am very impressed with this light. I love the fact that it's very lightweight and that it has a very good runtime. I like the options that it has when it comes to being able to adjust all of these lights to make them come out and point in any direction that you want, along with having a hook and a magnetic bottom. Not to mention the light on the top, which is nice if you just want a flashlight. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about the Ogery camping light, please go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'll have a link to this item in my description, just in case you want to look further into it. Thanks again, and have a great day. Bye-bye.